If you feel like life is passing you by, if you're over 40 and wondering where your fire went, then this message might just change your life. They told you life is over after 40, that your best days are behind you, that you missed your chance to chase dreams, find yourself, fall in love with life again. But what if I told you that one of the greatest minds in psychology, Carl Jung, believed the exact opposite? What if he said, real life doesn't even begin until 40? And what if the years you've spent surviving were just the rehearsal for the person you were always meant to become? Carl Jung's insight, dangerous truth, reveled. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, once said something that shocked the world of traditional psychology. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. This isn't just poetic. It's psychological truth. Jung believed the first half of your life is spent building what he called the persona, the mask you wear to survive in society. You go to school, get the job, build the family, prove yourself. You play the part they handed you. But after 40, that's when the real work begins. That's when the soul starts asking questions you can't ignore anymore. The shift after 40, the midlife awakening. At 40, something shifts. Maybe it's the silence after the kids leave for college, or the stillness in your career after years of chasing promotions, or the subtle ache in your chest that says, this isn't it. Jung called this the individuation process, the beginning of the second half of life, where you stop living for the outside world and start listening to the voice within. And it can be terrifying, because everything you thought mattered, status, success, approval, starts to crumble, and all you're left with is you. Why this is dangerous and liberating. This is why Jung's truth is considered dangerous, because the world doesn't want you to wake up. It wants you to keep playing the role. The consumer, the obedient employee, the predictable parent. But once you hit 40, and if you're brave enough, something else calls you, something deeper, a desire to find your true self beyond the masks, to reconnect with the dreams you buried, to finally become the person you were always meant to be before the world told you who to be. The power of the second half of life, isn't a slow decline. It's your spiritual renaissance. Jung saw people come alive in their 40s, 50s, even 60s, finally writing that book, launching a business, traveling the world, finding a love that's real, facing their shadow and healing from it. This isn't the end of the road. It's the beginning of the climb. You've already survived the chaos. Now it's time to create with wisdom. You've built the house. Now it's time to make it home. How to start? 3 Jung-inspired steps. So how do you start? Here are 3 Jung-inspired steps to begin your real life today. 1. Face the shadow. Everything you've avoided, the pain, the insecurity, the trauma, is holding the keys to your transformation. You must face it, journal it, talk it, heal it. It's the only way forward. 2. Listen to the inner voice, not the voice of society, not even your family or friends, your voice. What have you always wanted to do but never dared to try? That's your soul talking. 3. Start creating, not performing. You've performed long enough. Now create. Create art, a new path, a new belief, a new future. Don't copy others. Build something that's truly you. If you're 40 or older, don't you dare think you're running out of time. You are standing at the gateway of your true life. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are finally ripe. The younger version of you climbed the hill. Now, you get to see the view, the real you, the wise, powerful, beautiful self you were born to become, is ready. And the best part? You don't need to prove anything anymore. You only need to be. Carl Jung knew this truth, and now, so do you. Real life begins at 40. The rest was just practice. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more wisdom that ignites your soul, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today.